Well, I went to film school, so I worked, I did films at film school, and my very first film was a film I made when I was a photography student up there, and it's kind of what allowed me to get bit by the film bug at the time. So I made this little student movie, which is unwatchable by any means, but it got me interested in filmmaking. I very much wanted to be a director when I first went to NYU, and very quickly found when I was there that you could probably get a job afterwards if you were involved in lighting or camera somehow. I quickly became somebody who was very interested in shooting at NYU. I went into lighting because you could get a job on a film set, and I needed to pay back my student loans. There was a certain practical side to it. DPing is much easier than directing. Directing is stressful. There's a lot going on. You have a lot to deal with when you're directing. It has its advantages. For me, shooting is simple and easy, so it's not stressful at all. Even if it's big, it doesn't matter. My process is the same. But the directing is a bit more of a challenge. Oh, I have lots of advice for people who are wanting to work in the film industry. One is get out and work, because your education really starts when you get out and you see there's all kinds of great theoretical stuff you can learn in here, and that's all really important. And I tell film students all the time, the most important things you could do is be art and film literate. Look at all of the movies from the 1930s, 40s, 50s. Be film literate. Know why Citizen Kane was important. At the same time, foreign films are really important as well. Antonioni, Buñuel, Bertolucci. If you don't think that people who work in the film industry know who these people are, you're wrong. They do. And also, don't limit yourself to film, but be knowledgeable about music or painting or dance or theater or something that lets you bring an artistic perspective to your work. Then don't think of yourself as an artist, think of yourself as a beginner. It will take a while to break in. It will take longer than you think. You'll be 20 or 22 or something, and you'll want to do it much faster than it will happen for you, but stick with it. If you don't know what you'd like to do, just get out and PA or work as an assistant to somebody and look at the set and see what you think. The hours are long, and when I say long, I mean really long. It's not unusual that I get up at 4:30 in the morning, have to be at work by 6:30 or 7, will then work until 8 o'clock the night before and have to be back at 7 the next morning. That's not unusual. In fact, that's a good day. The days are long, the weather, it's cold. You will be out, get good boots and a down coat, and a good raincoat, good set of rain gear. You're gonna need it. You're gonna be standing out in the rain with a walkie-talkie, trying to keep drunk bums off of the set, or tourists from walking through the set in the middle of Times Square or what have you. But that stuff is invaluable. Letting the industry teach you. The scholastic academic sides are important, but the practical sides of the industry are very, very, very important. There's an architect teaches at Columbia University who says that the divine plan is incorrect, that we should live for 210 years. We should spend 70 years developing our craft, because that's about how long it takes to get good at something. 70 years practicing our craft, and 70 years teaching our craft. So I'm just thinking I'm just sort of getting good at what I do at this point.